Let's talk about recycling. Like, this picture which is being used everywhere again and again, again and again.
मुझे क्रेडिट नहीं चाहिए.
Or even the underwears you keep wearing even after there are holes in it. If you think that's sexy, no, it's not. Like years and years वही फटी underwear पहनते जा रहे. पेल दो वही. Even I need to change my underwear. But we aren't here to talk about underwears, though it would be an interesting topic. But we are here to talk about recycling and how it is a scam and how we are actually being fooled into thinking that we are working towards a sustainable environment. People who don't wash their ass after shitting, they feel like they're saving water. They feel like they're like Arnold in nature.
मुझे क्रेडिट नहीं चाहिए.
And before I start this video, I would like you all to check out my new satire news platform which I've started. The link is in the description, where I keep publishing weird articles like these. So you can go and have a read, like very detailed analysis. So when it comes to recycling, we'll start with plastics and then we'll move on to those fast fashion brands like Zara, H&M and Forever 21. When it comes to plastics, we have this general perception that we are the ones polluting the environment and not giving the plastic for recycling, which is true. You see a bunch of people driving cars and suddenly out of the car you'll see plastics being flung out. Like, fuck that shit. Feel like going and emptying a trash can in their car. Like idiots. Like how possibly can you do that, man?
Why are you throwing plastic on the road?
But even though people are assholes, the reality is that most of the plastic cannot even be recycled, whether you give it for recycling or not. Most of the plastic is either burnt, trashed, or lands up in landfills. Just 9% of the total plastic produced throughout the world is actually recycled. Just 9%. So the rest is just polluting the environment. In India, guess how much is recycled? It's 60%. Too good to be true, right? Obviously, it's too good to be true. Plastic recycling in India is not very well documented. Obviously, data तो हम वैसे भी रखते नहीं है. Let it be employment or that's due to lack of oxygen. Data तो भाई गाड़ मराओ. But the data of how much Modi ji clapped during the session, that is there. Hey. That's the data we have.
प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने इस 2 घंटे 9 मिनट के भाषण के दौरान 86 बार 86 टाइम्स तालियां बजाई हैं. प्रधानमंत्री ने ऐसे करके 1-2 नहीं 86 बार मेज सफाई है.
And also India is producing way more plastic than it actually reports. Like 10 states didn't report their plastic generation. So this 60% recycling is a gross overestimate, like obviously. Now you know that plastic is all bad for the environment. But do you know that you probably might be eating plastic right now? Like you won't pick up a plastic bag and start eating. If you're doing that, you need to visit a psychiatrist. That's some serious problem. But yeah, the actual part we'll come to. Like one research found out that every 100 grams of British muesli eaten by you, you also consume 70 tiny bits of plastic. Tasty. Maybe that's the thing, adding the taste. You never know. Please don't eat plastic. But why is recycling a scam, or why is it so difficult to actually conduct? First thing, it's expensive. It's cheaper to throw away the plastic rather than recycling it. And it is even cheaper to make new plastic rather than recycling it. So there is hardly any demand on the other side that, you want recycled stuff. So this is extremely costly. So people don't usually prefer it. Second one, recycling also wears down the material. So if you keep on recycling plastic again and again and again, ultimately it will wear down and won't be recycled thereon. Third point, most plastics we use aren't even recyclable. मतलब हम use करते जा रहे thinking that it can get recycled, but the reality is that not all plastics are recyclable. They all just land up in trash. And fourth one is it's more complicated than you think. It's not like plastic ले लिया, just combined it together and put it in one facility and भाई एकदम recycle होके बाहर. Every plastic का thing has a different unit. Then if the plastic is dirty, then that also you can't recycle. If it's damaged, again you can't recycle. So bhai, there are various complications to it. So you might have come across these symbols, right? This recycling symbol, like arrows are there and between that numbers are written. So you find it on your bottles, shampoo bottles, like Coca-Cola bottles, whatever. And it's showing that you are using recycled stuff. But that's not actually a recycling symbol. That's actually a resin code given by one company. And that code doesn't imply that the product which you are using is recycled or is even gonna be recycled. It doesn't imply anything. It's just there. But most people think that symbol matlab bhai full Arnold scenes. There are 7 categories of this and how it's bifurcated. And the 7th one particularly has been heavily criticized because it's other. Matlab over there, any plastic which can't be recycled has been thusod over there. Bhai, aise hi chhap diye. Even which can't be recycled. Bhai, the 7th category is like the parliament being used to pass bills. ऐसे stamp लेके मतलब कुछ भी पेल दो. But irrespective of all this, people actually believe that their products are being recycled or the products they are using are already recycled because of a term called wish cycle. People so badly want that recycling to be true that they actually believe that it might be recycled. Now let's come to our fast fashion. अब गालियां मत दो comment section में if you guys shop a lot. Please. This is just for knowledge. Now you might have heard of fashion.
नहीं.
Like basic, obviously you might have heard of fashion, but have you heard of fast fashion? Fast fashion is basically a group of companies which are like big time assholes. Now usually companies make a clothing line. There is designing, there is creation, there is manufacturing, and there is one lengthy and long process which can take a few months or a few years too. And these products, these companies have designed it for longevity, and these are usually costly. But on the other hand is fast fashion, and they have been developed on a different business model altogether. It's about producing clothes as fast as possible, literally every week. These clothes are cheap, they are made in bulk and are usually of bad quality. And these are the companies which usually prepare knockoffs of other big brands. Now if you see Zara, H&M and Forever 21 for example, in India it has a very reputed name. Like Zara pehna matlab bhai ultra rich you are. But these companies are no less than Puma, Nike and Adidas or something like that. Because these Puma and Nike, even they prepare knockoffs of actually bigger brands. Now I'm giving example of Zara, H&M and Forever 21 because they are big companies, but there are other companies too who do the same thing. So let me give you a few examples of how they prepare knockoffs. For an example, let's take this one. Like these Balenciaga running shoes cost $1,125. The Zara knockoffs, $30. Kya baat bhai. Now this Ralph Lauren's tuxedo costs $796. The knockoff created by Zara costs $90. Nice. Another pair of sock boots were created for Balenciaga for $1,000, and the same knockoffs were found at Forever 21, at Zara and H&M for just $25. You big time assholes these companies are. Those big companies might be actually putting in efforts, designers and all. Bhai ऐसे ही आते, knock it off and start selling. भाई क्या बात, क्रेडिट भी नहीं देते.
मुझे क्रेडिट नहीं चाहिए.
Now fast fashion has changed the entire market. Now people want to change clothes very frequently as trends are changing very fast. But fast fashion has caused serious environmental damage, like very bad. Because so many clothes are being produced and so many are also being thrown away. And because of this, these companies have come under sharp criticism. So, all these companies thought that हम recycling करेंगे भाई, करेंगे ना, तुम काय को टेंशन लेते हो, you chill. For example, H&M started a line called Conscious because they are very conscious about the environment. And you can sum up their ads pretty much like, in a short way. But there is so much hype around this recycling and all. But do they actually recycle that much? Now let me give you an example of H&M. Now H&M said that for their Conscious lineup, they can donate their old clothes and then they will get a 15% discount on buying of new clothes. And the clothes which are donated will actually be recycled. So people were like extremely happy. You are doing good to the environment like by recycling and 15% off. भाई वो भी मिल जा रहा है. क्या चाहिए और लाइफ में है win-win. So you can see the trick done over there too, where by actually giving old clothes, they are encouraging you to buy more clothes. Smart move. But the reality is that the clothes which are donated, just 0.1% of them are actually recycled. Just 0.1%. And the maximum any clothing can have recycled material of is just 20%. More than 20%, then the clothes just won't remain in shape. Now companies put up tags on their clothing saying that, made from 100% recycled material. But the reality is that it's just the tag on that t-shirt which is actually recycled, not the t-shirt. You getting me? This was even pointed out in the Patriot Act of Hasan Minhaj. So this is the level of tricks they play on you. This is a term called greenwashing, which means that the companies actually try to show that they're very conscious and green when they actually aren't, just to build their impression in front of people, and even the people feel happy about it. So it's all just a pretend game. It's like Modi talking about democracy or happy marriages. But what's the solution? Obviously you can't stop shopping. Like, you will continue shopping because you need clothes to wear, because clothes ultimately get fucked. But you should wear your clothes for longer. Just because trends are changing, everything is changing, please just stop changing clothes. Wear it for longer, na? And don't wear it for so long that there are holes in your underwear. Matlab utna bhi mat karo. Though I would call that true sustainability. But still, don't do that. That's too bad. Like, I justify saving water when I don't have a bath. But that's not the point. So to conclude, I would like to say is that recycling obviously is a good thing. And it needs to be done. Technology needs to progress in that direction. But you also need to know the reality right now. Like, what is actually happening rather than what is being shown to you. So don't get caught up in these marketing gimmicks that, you're always working for a green environment. वैसे नहीं हो रहा है. But one part of that reason is because you want to be convinced that, you're working towards a green environment. Because you also want to shop more clothes. Nice. Disgusting mentality. And that's about it. Thank you everyone for watching the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.